Hello everyone. Today we are going to analyze one of the giant stock that is Reliance Industries results, right issue, chart explanation and what we all can do. Let's move to the stock directly. This is the chart of Reliance Industries opened up for the daily chart. First of all, about the chart, stock is already moving into a steep trend line, steep channel. The stock have been a steep channel with this support. Perfect. Those who are already engaged on my Twitter, they will find out I have posted this chart on 26th March, posting that CM pays this, whereas the expecting price T1, T2 and target 3 is 1367. This was making a wave. All three targets have been done, have already been updated, and now everything has already been done. Perfect. But the question arises, what next? Today we are going to check out the results of Reliance Industries. Next one, about the right issue. The question is, should I apply for the right issue or not? Perfect. Let's start with the Reliance Industries results. Reliance Industries faced a less revenue, less sales because of March COVID-19. The top line has fallen down on year basis as well as on quarter basis. Let me put up a little bit zoom. Perfect. Next one, the most important thing to check out, it's not sales, it's not profit. The most important thing for which Reliance is working day by day, that is finance cost. If you try to analyze, you will find out the finance cost is increasing. That is 4894, then it raised to 5400 crores and it raised to 6000 every year, every quarter by quarter, that is rising. The Reliance is already working on it by having major right issues, raising money from shareholders, having Facebook Geo deal, Aramco deal, etc. etc. Now, after the top line, that is sales, let's move to the profit after tax, that is called PAT. PAT of the company has already been down by 45%, that is 10,427 in the same quarter last year. This year it is 45%. But the question arises, is it going to happen every quarter? Is it going to happen every year? They have already mentioned out exceptional item. What happened, many people, they don't realize this thing, that is clearly mentioned out, exceptional item of 4267, 4000 crores. If we add up both 6500 and 4267, that makes to be more than 10,700, which is still far better than the last one. What is the exceptional item? You can refer to note 2, which I was reading, that says because of COVID influence and etc. etc. Because of COVID influence, that has been hitting out the Reliance profitability. This obviously is not going to happen every quarter. The only thing right now was the finance cost, which has taken the Reliance profitability as well. Reliance result seems to be okay enough, not good enough, not bad enough. Good enough in sense because still the profit was okay enough, but bad enough because of finance cost, because of sales as well. Also, this was till March. Obviously, it is going to hit next quarter as well. That is the April quarter, because April was totally locked down and now it has been extended. It has been extended till 18th of May. So that is almost 45 days. Half of quarter has already been done up. So it might hit up the next quarter as well. Now the question arises about, after the result analysis, let's move to right issue. Is it good? Is it bad? This Reliance says the board approves right issue at 1257. 1257. So the ratio is 1 for every 15 held. The current market price is 1466. The current market price is 1466. Let's see one thing. The current market price is 1466 for every 15 shares. Perfect. That comes to 1466 into every 15 shares, that is 21990. So if our portfolio is 21990, if we assume someone is going to buy because of right issue, because of dividend, or let's say for example someone might bought because Reliance would be posting a good results. So 1466, the last traded price into 15 shares, that is 2190. So 1257, let me write down as a R. R stands for right issue. So now 1257 into 1 share for every 15 they are holding, that becomes to 1257. Perfect. Now adding the same 21990 plus 1257, that becomes to 23247. Perfect. 23247, that is equivalent to 16 shares now. This is equivalent to 16 shares now. If we divide the whole value, kind of averaging costing divided by 16, that becomes to 1452. Wow. That becomes to 1452. 1452. What is the current market price? That is 1466. That means only 14 rupees difference. Seriously? That is only 14 rupees. That is even less than 1%. Even less than 1%. So the question arises with a big question mark. Is Reliance right issue beneficial? According to these calculations, I don't think so. Even if I had Reliance shares, I would be going for a right issue, whether I would look to buy from open market operations. Number one. So my call for right issue is not for a thumbs up. I am not looking to make a buy call for Reliance Industries. Reliance results done, right issue done. Now moving to next part, going back to charts. So this was the chart which was posted earlier, taking a same follow up, what I personally feel, did you notice one thing? The Reliance right issue rate is 1452 and we have a gap exactly at same level, that is 1453. We have a gap at exactly same level, that is 1253, which means this gap is filled. This gap can be filled out. The price can come near to the same right issue price. The same has already happened in Bajaj, Finserv, etc. Going back to this, if we try to draw the waves, if we try to find out the waves, what I find out, 1, 2, 3, I would be looking out for at least 61% retracement. Let's put up to this, and then going for a zoom when the debt has been reduced, when the next quarter would be finding out, oh, now the finance cost is less. If we put up the same FIBO levels, that can Reliance get up for somewhat 61%. 61% is at 1202 costing. This is the Reliance chart having the wave analysis, gap analysis as well. I'm expecting gap to fill up in the few days when the Reliance would be approving their right issues. The price might come down to the Reliance right issue prices, that is 1257. That is exactly at the same level where we have the gaps. Moreover, Reliance is already working on debt equity ratio, which says that they would be raising the money from right issue. The money collected by the right issue would be paying off some debts as well. Facebook Geo deal has already been done, as I have already posted on Twitter that Reliance zoomed because of Facebook acquiring shares in Reliance. Perfect. These two things, and obviously if Aramco deal, that is a giant deal. If it is done, that would be going up. But first, my call on Reliance, that I am expecting a little bit profit booking. My first target would be 38%, that is 1312. The stock is trading at 1466. My call, I would be expecting, there are not only one gap, there is not only one gap, there are ultimately two gaps. If you try to look up, you will find out here there is a gap as well. This gap is not filled up. So this gap is not filled up. This gap, there are two gaps which can be filled up prominently as well. Here it was a gap. This has duly been filled up, right? So my call is for the 38%. Then I would be going for 61%. And once it is done, 61%, we would be looking out for the next chart, the patterns, the news, the management. This was my call. If you're not following me on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter, Telegram. I would be posting more calls. I would be posting more analysis. That's all for Reliance, results, right issues, and a chart analysis in front of you. Thank you for watching the video. Lots of love. Stay safe.